TD Bank is a great bank when it comes to the credit cards that they have. They have a very nice loan. It's called TD Fit loan. And in today's conversation, I want to share with you a few tips and hacks that you can actually implement right now, so that you can really optimize your usage and you can actually get approved for a TD card in the first place. And once you are approved, how to make sure that you use the card optimally. You can get all the rewards that they come with the card. Okay. The thing you need to do first is that TD Bank is a very interesting bank in the sense that they are geographic. They're not in all 50 states. They are like in the Northeast, in some parts of California. So it's important to really make sure that you position yourself geographically speaking. First, you want to explore TD credit cards. Let's really go through TD credit cards here. So you have the TD Cash card, the TD Business Solutions card, the TD First Class Visa Signature, and then you have the Target Red card. Now, Target is a co-branded card between TD Bank and Target. Okay, I'll speak about that later on. So explore the TD credit card. So you have the TD Cash. So this is a cashback credit card on everyday purchases. Okay, nothing complicated here. You receive a 2% cashback on groceries and 1% back on cashback on purchases in other eligible categories. Okay, very simple. So 3% is 3-2-1. That's what we call 3-2-1. So 3% cashback on dining purchases, 2% cashback on groceries, and 1% cashback on other purchases. Very simple. You have APR that goes from 19.49% to 29.49%. Okay, so this is pretty simple. Now, one thing you need to really pay attention to here is that this card is kind of cool if you are pursuing a cashback strategy. Then you have also the TD Business Solutions. But by the way, boss, welcome back to the show. I really appreciate having you here. I love having this sort of convos every now and then. So when you think about having the proper TD Bank credit card strategy, so TD Cash, this is for cashback. TD Business Solution, this is for cashback on business purchases. Okay, so if you happen to have a business right now and you are also a TD Bank customer, you might want to entertain the TD Business Solutions. We love this card because you are getting you have the same thing, 3-2-1 strategy. You have 3% cashback on purchases of phone, internet, and cable services. 2% cashback at restaurants and gas stations, and 1% cashback on all other purchases. Now, there is no annual fee with this card, and the APR is kind of decent. You have 18.49% to 28.49%. On top of that, if you spend $3,000 in eligible purchases within the first 90 days, okay, after account opening, you can actually earn a $300 cashback bonus. So this is really fantastic. I also want to talk to you about the TD First Class Visa Signature. Now, this is a card that you want to pursue if you are interested in travel rewards. Okay, so for the TD Cash, you pursue it if you are looking for cashback on everyday purchases. For the TD Business Solution, pursue it if you want to get cashback for business purchases. Now, for this, you want to pursue it if you want travel rewards. So basically, the reward programs offers 3 miles for every dollar in dining and travel purchases and 1 mile per dollar on all other purchases. Now, the TD First Class Visa Signature credit card, they charge you an annual fee of $89, which is waived the first year. And the card actually offers a 0% introductory APR on balance transfers for the first 12 months after opening an account. After that, the APR goes from 17.74% to 27.74%. So you have it, okay? So the cool thing we love about this card is that as a new cardholder, you will receive a 25,000 mile sign-up bonus when you make $3,000 in purchases within the first 6 billing cycles after opening an account. And then you also have a 12-month 0% intro APR, okay, on balance transfers only, not on purchases, on balance transfers. So again, overall, this is a great card in our view. It's just fantastic, and it has the flexibility you need, okay? You have 3x first class miles on travel and dining purchases, including flights, hotels, car rentals, cruises, and dining. You have a 1x first class miles on all other purchases. So the cool thing is miles never expire as long as your account is open and in good standing. Okay, and you also have again 25,000 bonus miles that equal $250 stip and credit towards travel or dining purchases, and the card has no foreign transaction fee. Fantastic. And by the way, boss, I want to quickly remind you of today's topic. I'm giving you a TD Bank credit card strategy. If you are an average card holder, so you know exactly how to play the system, how to actually apply for this card, for whatever card you want to apply for at TD Bank, or if you already have, or if you are already a TD credit card holder, how do you make sure that you optimize your usage of the card? Okay, so I want to talk to you about the Target Red card. Now, Target Red card is a branded card. Everybody knows this is a stored card. Okay, so if you want to reap Target rewards, go with this card. So this card is designed for frequent Target shoppers, and the card charges no annual fee and offers cardholders a 5% discount on select purchases at Target stores and on Target.com. As a cardholder, you'll receive a free 2-day shipping on eligible items from Target.com and 30 days extra to return or exchange purchases. So this is really cool. Okay, now the cool thing here is that you are able to actually benefit from this card at various levels, and this is really fantastic. Now, you want to, so after exploring TD credit cards, so the 4 credit cards that you have explored, you need to choose your specific TD credit card. Okay, and this is important because it has to deal with your let's say with your purchasing power, with your spending patterns. Okay, it has to deal with your family situation. Are you married? Are you single? Do you have children? Because when we talk about getting cash back on everyday purchases, for example, if you have children, you are more willing to spend on like every night at restaurant, not every night, but more frequently when it comes to groceries. Your groceries expenses will go up. Okay, so it's really important to be clear. Now, if you are a Target aficionado or aficionada, it's just better to go with the Target Red card. Okay, so when it comes to choosing your TD card, you got to ask yourself, what's important for me? Am I looking for a travel rewards credit card? Am I looking for a cashback credit card? Am I looking for a cashback business credit card? Or am I looking for a store credit card? Okay, every option has pros and cons, but at the end of the day, you will know exactly what you really should go after. It's one of those things when you realize, hey, listen, I have a relationship with TD Bank already, and I want to parlay that relationship into something better. I want to have credit cards with them. I want to have everything with them. Okay, but hey, make sure that you do have the means to actually repay whatever you charge on the card, so that your CUR and DTI don't go up like crazy. Okay, especially your CUR, and we know your CUR has an inverse relationship with your credit score. So if your CUR means credit utilization ratio. If your CUR goes up, then your credit score go down, and vice versa. So be very clear about what you're getting yourself into when it comes to CUR. And one thing I want to say also here is that you got to ask yourself, maybe a TD credit card is not what you need right now. You can try them all and say, no, I don't see the card that I need. I'm gonna go with for example, I'm gonna go with the Blue Cash Everyday card from American Express, or I'm gonna go with the Chase Freedom Unlimited, or I'm gonna go with another player. Okay, but it's all about what really works for you. Ask yourself, do you travel often? If you travel often, go with TD First Class Visa Signature card. Okay, if you don't travel often, but what do you do often? You have to really find out what really works for you, and what's really favorable to your situation. The third thing I want you to do here, boss, I want you to really check your credit score. This is so important. By the way, I want to quickly remind you of today's topic. We're having a quick convo about TD Bank credit card. This is hacks. These are hacks for the average credit card holder. Okay, and it's really important to understand that when we talk about the credit score. Now, TD Bank has a minimum credit score. Like if you have 550 to 600, you could qualify. They love to have 600 to 625, and in some cases 630 as minimum. Okay, but for them, what's really important also is your income level. Okay, so income level, just want to make sure that you're not like your DTI is not too high. That way, you have the ability to take whatever expenses you have. So make sure that you have a relationship with TD Bank. Of course, you need to have an account with them before they can actually even entertain issuing a credit card to you. So be very clear about that. The same applies for the business credit card also. Okay, so you want to establish that business right off the bat. And the fourth thing I want you to do here is for you to choose the type of TD card you want. The thing is, I have just told you, like, we have 4 types of TD credit card. You have the TD Cash for cashback. You have the TD Business Solutions for business cashback. You have the TD First Class Visa Signature for traveling. Then you have the TD, not the TD, but you have the Target Red Card for a Star card, for a Target card. You need to actually be clear about what you want. Are you in college right now? Are you married? Do you need to use a card to make everyday purchases? Okay, are you already in credit card debts? Are you going to carry a balance? Are you a business owner? Are you rebuilding bad credit? Okay, are you new to credit altogether? So you gotta see. This is what I was just talking to you about your life scenarios. Okay, what kind of life scenario are you currently in? And so this will dictate what kind of credit card that you really should go after from the TD side anyway. Okay, but one thing for sure, if you have bad credit or fat credit, you are better off by just trying the Target Red Card to start with, because the approval odds are relatively, I want to insist on that word here, are relatively easier than the other credit card. What I want you to do next is to compare TD credit card offers. Okay, so when we talk about comparing TD credit card offers, first of all, you want to wait in the mail. You want them to actually contact you. And the cool thing is that, you don't have to do anything. All you have to do is just update your data in the dashboard. Okay, so you want to log into so again, if you're currently a customer, you want to log into your account and just update your data in terms of your income. Okay, so if you're making, maybe you're making let's say $2,000 a month before, and then you have increased your employer has increased your salary to $4,000 or $5,000. It's important to really update that part in your TD Bank dashboard. Okay, that way you'll start receiving offers, algorithmic offers automatically, because the TD algorithm realizes that you're making a lot of money and that your DTI is pretty decent. It's pretty low. Okay, so you have to really pay attention to a lot of things. So the way to compare TD credit card offers is to ask yourself whether or not you are eligible. So when you get the TD credit card offers, you can really get TD credit card offers from the mail, like from regular mail, from USPS mail, okay, snail mail, whatever you want to call it. You can actually get an email from TD Bank in terms of pre-qualification. Okay, like they've seen your record, they've seen everything. They are more comfortable to extend you a line of credit. So if that happens, anytime that happens, it is a soft pull. Okay. And when you get a lot of TD credit card offers, make sure that you are reviewing a couple of things. For example, the eligibility, membership fees, okay, the APR that the TD Bank is charging you, the rewards, the benefits. Okay, sometimes it's just a lot better to go to a branch, to have a conversation at the branch, so that all questions that you have, you can ask them, and you have somebody to answer them for you. Okay, at the end of the day, you want to have all intel before you actually commit, because once you commit, they start charging you a crazy amount of cash. You want to make sure that you have a way to understand what's really happening to you. Okay, because otherwise you'll be so pissed. You will actually say, well, they never warned me, blah 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 blah. No, you want to do your research first. Okay, very important. And talking about doing research, you need to really read the fine prints. And when we talk about reading the fine prints, we're talking about following the money. Following the money means what? It means that you need to know exactly what they're charging you for. If they decide to charge you, you need to know exactly what they're charging you for. Okay. And one thing that's important in the fine print is that the fine print is for the TD credit card. The fine print is always updated. But you can also just go to a TD branch and ask for an explanation. And you want to pay attention to things like chargebacks, pay attention to things like late fees. Okay, pay attention to things like anything that is above and beyond your understanding. You want to ask questions. Okay, so it's always a great idea to double check your credit cards, a TD credit cards, terms and conditions, as well as its benefits guide prior to applying. Normally, you want to do all those things before applying, but even if you didn't do it before applying, once you are approved, you still have time before they send you the actual card to actually read about it. Okay, and again, it's all about a lifelong process of learning, so you never know. Okay, and one thing I also want to say here is that you want to apply for one TD credit card at a time. There are only 4 TD credit cards, so do not apply for the TD Cash and the TD Business Solution. No. Apply for one, wait a couple of months, and then apply for the second. And then don't apply for a TD Cash and a Target Red card at the same time. No. Or don't apply for a TD Cash and a TD First Class Visa Signature. No. You want to really reduce, you want to really preserve your energy. And I'm not just talking about your energy, but also your FICO score energy, so to speak, okay? Because anytime you apply for a credit card, they are going to charge, they're going to do a hard pull on your ass. So it's important for you to actually preserve your FICO score and making sure that you don't get you don't lose 5 points here, 10 points there, and always, because those 5 points here and 10 points there, they do add up, okay? So if you let them just pile up, they do really add up, and they can really decrease your FICO score big time. Okay, so this is really important to have in mind, at least so that you have a clearer idea about what really works for you and what doesn't work for you. Okay, and it's just again, I want to reiterate the fact that it's just a lot better to go to the nearest TD branch, okay, and just sit down with someone so that the person can explain everything to you. The next thing I want you to do if you are trying to get a TD Bank credit card is to have a backup plan. This is so important because you can try everything. You can go to a branch. You can actually you can actually call a TD Bank on the phone. You can actually do everything, but they could still deny your ass anyway. So what if they deny your ass? What are you going to do? Are you going to accept it? Well, you have no choice. This is TD Bank is a sovereign institution. They can say, we don't like your profile, or we don't like your profile anymore, or we don't like your profile at this moment. Okay. So the bottom line here is what? The bottom line is you have to make sure that, maybe you go with a secure credit card or with a regular credit card that's even cheaper than than any of the 4 TD Bank credit cards. Okay. For example, you have the Capital One Silver. Okay. This is a card that is not, having it's cheaper is really not the right word, but it's more that those credit cards are showing the same patterns every single day. Okay. So try to have, maybe you want to try to have a secure credit card, or you can try to co-sign your credit card with a loved one, somebody whose credit is better than yours and with whom you understand each other pretty well. Because see, there will be moments when if you co-sign a loan or credit card application with someone, there will be time when you will be pissed, she'll be pissed, or both will be actually pissed. Okay, so it's really important to put yourself in a category of people who can actually get a credit card no matter what. And this is one of those things you want to really pay attention to, because you can get a credit card with no credit history. You can also get a credit card with bad credit. You might not get them from TD Bank, but you can get them from other players in the industry. Okay, so the possibilities are definitely there. Thank you so much for your attention. I really appreciate it. In today's conversation, I was just giving you TD Bank credit card strategy for the average cardholder. So you have to explore TD credit cards, choose your TD card, okay? Check your credit score, choose the type of TD card you want, compare TD credit card offers, read the fine prints, apply for one TD card at the same time, and have a backup plan. Thank you so much. I'll see you another time. But until then, remember, stay marvelous.